Welcome back to Super Mario Bros. 3, everyone. Tanooki suit run. Now, just to explain real quick, when I was streaming Super Mario Bros. 2, just to vent out some frustrations, I set up a save state in the middle of it just to save a bit of time, and I accidentally erased my Tanooki suit run, so we're gonna have to do these levels again. Not a big deal, but oh, oops. Can't forget the wonderful music that is Super Mario Bros. 3. In all seriousness, though, this does have a pretty damn good soundtrack. But I've said this plenty of times before, this is the definitive version of Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, because frankly, it does everything the same as the original, and has some quality of life updates, and it's just generally better to look at. Not flagging the originals, they're still playable, but in my opinion, this is the definitive version, and I want to... A part of me thinks that is a bit of a bias, because I grew up with this game. Like, I never grew up with an NES. Like, just to clarify right now, I never grew up with an NES. My first console was a Super Nintendo. And Super Mario All-Stars was the first game I ever played on the Super Nintendo. We had a couple of floppy disk games when I was a kid. Like, we had an old computer, and we did also straight up just have hang on, and we did straight up just have a bunch of floppy disk games, like the kinds that that you could store a game onto there and just play them whenever you want to, but you could also like erase them and put something else on there if you felt like it. The game titles were also written on the cards in biro. So yeah, we had a lot. We had Super Frog, we had Rainbow Island, Pushover. We had so many. But, and I don't really know if they were the first games I ever played, or if Super Mario Bros. 3 really was the first. Well, Super Mario All-Stars. But this is the game I remember fondly, and I often call it the first game I ever played, because I really refer to it as the first console game. Also, that was close. Because most of the PC games we played, with the exception of Super Frog and Rainbow Island, which, well, was more than half of them, I suppose. I didn't really... I guess because, like, I was also, like, too young to really grasp at the games. Shit. Because, like, when I say young, I mean, like, 3, 4 years old. Like, I was way too young. And I don't even remember if I actually did play them or if I just watched my brother or my dad play it. Because I know that my dad played a lot of those games. He was really into them. And my mum, while she wasn't really into video games as much as as much as my dad and my brother were, and me, she was the only one out of us who managed to complete Rainbow Island. Which was very impressive, and I suppose not really that impressive. I guess it was just, like, stunning to me because, well, when I was a kid, I never really associated girls playing computer games. Keep in mind, this was the 90s, and I was a tiny kid. I didn't know better. Plus, I feel like I would actually get a bit of slack on that. Alright. There we go. Bollocks. Yeah, I actually would not mind streaming those games if I can find ROMs of them, because there is no way I can actually get a floppy disk game to work out. We don't even have them anymore, of course. Surprising no one. I don't even think those games are on Steam. Might have to check that out, though. Because I know Zoombinis is, but I think Zoombinis was a disc game. It's like, all these floppy games I'm talking about, like, these are from the 80s. So, like... and I want to say that they're Atari games? But, honestly, I could not tell you. And, being frank, I always consider this to be, like, the first game I ever played. Because, A, I don't remember playing any of those floppy games. I just remember watching them. There we go. Oh, almost got hit by that fireball. Just the fact that I remember that Mario 1, 2, and 3 on All-Stars, I beat those when I was a kid. Took a while. And I never beat Lost Levels until 2018 when I streamed it, and I hated it so much. It was such a god-awful experience. Fine, I see how it is. I don't think I can slide into them. Oh, that was close. Ah, that was almost a perfect run. Problem is that I can't really, like, just, like... Well, to be fair, I wouldn't be able to, like, just beat the level and put on another Tanooki suit anyway, because A, that'd be cheating. And B, I already did that in the frog suit run. And frankly, I don't want to do that again, because I felt bad for it. Oh, that was close. Oh, nice. Alright, I know that Legato is going to come back. If there's one thing that... Fuck, same Koopa. If there's one thing we've learned from every Mario game, it's that Legato is a very stubborn enemy. Like, no matter how many times you kick its ass, it comes straight back. Being like, yeah, you want some? Eh? Oh. Sweet. Nicely done. Alright, managed to get back to where we left off. In no time at all, really. Couple of hiccups, but you know. Okay, this is the one I got stuck on and had to stop last time. Because admittedly, Tanooki suits is where sorry. Admittedly, water levels is where Tanooki suits start to fall apart. Because I know that Tanooki's are known for turning into random objects, using leaves for money, and having ball sacks the size of sheep. But don't think they're really known for swimming. Really though, I was watching Gaijin Goomba's videos again, and apparently he's in another D&D series where he's a Tanooki. That honestly got my interest because I kind of like oh shit. I've been watching the Unexpectables for a while. I stopped some time ago. I think I was just getting a bit tired of D&D at that point. Though I'm probably gonna need to jot down where I left off. Otherwise, I might have to start the entire series again, and that doesn't sound fun. But yeah, he's in another one where he's a Tanooki, and in the Unexpectables, the one I watched, beforehand, he was a Kenku rogue, acting like a ninja. To be fair, that is really Gaijin Goomba's deal. Like, if it's not yokai, it's ninjas. Anything Japan related. I'm nothing wrong with that. I'm quite fond of Egyptian-based mythology. Although I haven't really studied that one compared to Japanese stuff because most of the games I play have bollocks. Most of the games I play have bollocks. Most of the games I play have Japanese folklore in it, and because I watch Gaijin Goomba, I get a lot of Japanese history. So yeah. It also doesn't help that I mentioned this in my Yoshi's Island playthrough. What should be part 8 right now? Oh god, move. Thank you. Oh, I really wish I could take these guys out. I don't think my statue form can break them. Oh, but yeah, I mentioned it. I mentioned this in my Yoshi's Island playthrough, but I'm working on an RPG Maker game. Like, I'm working on 2. One is Grim Adventurers, which is a Billy and Mandy and Ed, Edd and Eddy crossover. I think I've mentioned that one before plenty of times. And the other one I'm working on is called Odyssey Crystal Heart Seekers, a game that's heavily inspired by Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Because if there's any RPG Maker game I would have wanted to make, besides Grim Adventurers, that was more or less a phase turned into a major project. Which I'm not going to stop doing it. I'm going to keep making it because, frankly, I've put a lot of work into it, and I've also put some money into it. So you know, don't want that to go to waste. But yeah, sorry, I've Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is my favorite game ever. I think I've mentioned this before. So, frankly, it would make sense that if I have the ability to make my own RPG, I kind of want to be in a similar vein. Granted, oh, I just noticed my mouse cursor was on the screen the entire time. Sorry about that. If I want to make any RPG, it would have to be one based off my favorite game. Granted, I can't copy the mechanics of. Oh, I can cheese this one actually. Let's know. Oh, I made a mistake. I think I'm gonna have to leave him. Oh wait, no, that was it. Get back on the door. Yeah, this is the stage that... This is the only fortress that actually gives you a Tanooki suit. But since I came in with one... You have to beat this with a raccoon leaf or a Tanooki suit. It's impossible with anything else. That was easy. Also, turns out I didn't need to use that secret door anyway. You know what? I don't think I have to. But, you know what? Go. Alright. No! I held down. Okay, I don't think I actually have to... You know, I already started it. Let's just try and finish it. Oh, but yeah. Right now, for the game that's inspired by Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, Crystal Heart Seekers. As of right now, I haven't even begun working on the game itself. I've just been working on a crap load of planning. Yeah, that was my own fault. Also, why don't I just do this? Because I'm an idiot, that's why. But yeah, one of the characters for my Odyssey game, she uses Ofuda cards. Basically, she summons yokai through cards. And that's how she attacks. All of her cards are support based, so like they'll like heal, they'll add buffs, add debuffs. Surprised that never hit me. Now, did I need to use any of these? I don't think so. I think I had to beat stage 6. Okay, so that's a shortcut if I beat that fortress. And that just takes me back. Okay, so both those weren't really necessary, so I didn't have to do that plant stage. Alright, whatever. So what was this one again? Oh yeah. Double kill. Oh, but yeah, my character uses a lot of support cards. Like, I think I've got my team balanced out. Well, like the 6 main characters balanced out well. I've got like the diverse attacker, the diverse supporter, the fighter, the tank, the healer, and the mage. Crap. Okay, easy. Okay, I don't know if turning into a statue will let me bypass those blocks or if it will crush me. I'm not taking that chance. But that would be an interesting thing to experiment with. Ooh. But yeah, basically... the game follows the formula, unlike Paper Mario and Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, where you have a hub location and like 7 to 8 different locations to go to, and every time you beat one of the chapters, you go back to the main area and like try to figure out where to go next. So a pretty simple formula, and I'm trying to focus more on the story. The main gimmick, again, I've mentioned this in the Yoshi's Island once, if you haven't seen that. So if you've seen that, then I'm just repeating myself here. It uses real-world location and real-world history. It doesn't take place in a fantasy world. Because, frankly, I thought it'd be kind of interesting to actually make a game like that. Partially, I'm very inspired by one of my favorite RPGs, Shadow Heart's Covenant. If you haven't played the Shadow Heart series, they take place in real-world... real-world history... Sorry. They take place in the real world, with real-world history. Oh no, get back here! Oh, that's gonna cost me. Thankfully it didn't. Shit. Wait, when was the last time I saved? Oh, yeah, perfectly fine. To be fair, I don't have to do both of these. But, hell with it. I kept saying to myself that this is the easiest challenge, so, like... I don't know, be a man of my word. Right. I also need to remember that the... Duly noted. Hang on. I don't have another Tanooki suit, so... I was just a little bit concerned with what happens should I accidentally hit save instead of load. Alright, and... there we go. Oh, crap. Ah, so close. I forgot about that stupid slides there. This stage is actually really easy to do if you're small. Because you don't have to worry about any sliding problems. Or just narrow gaps in general. Oh, but yeah, if you haven't played Shadow Hearts, highly recommend it. They're very good PS2 RPGs. Shadow Hearts 1 is pretty basic for the most part, but Shadow Hearts 2 introduces, like, a lot of new mechanics. And if I'm being frank, I really love the story. Not to mention, I really love the cast of characters as well, like... Oh, shit. Oh, neat. Okay, save. Alright. What was this one again? Well, wherever it is, I'm flying over it. Oh, hey, neat. Just in case one of those has an item and I accidentally get rid of my Tanooki suit. Maybe I should stop farting about and just play the game proper. Well, to be fair, I was playing the game proper. Whoops. Also, I'm getting paranoid now. I'm gonna accidentally hit the save thing. I'm gonna have to, like, slow down my I forgot the word I was looking for. I'm gonna need to slow down me adding save states or loading save states just in case I hit the wrong thing. But if I accidentally save over this and I lose my Tanooki suit, that's it. It's like game over. This is my last one. Alright. This time, let's play a little smart. There we go. Take that, you ass. Okay, better get rid of that nipper. Would have rather gotten rid of the fire plant, but what are you gonna do? Dun 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 dun. All right. Okay, why didn't that kill it? I also just remembered that one. That particular one there is a fire spitter. It's just like the ones from Mario 2. Kind of dickish when you think about it. Because that's literally the only one in the game. This one's kicking my ass. And I've been here for ages now. Like, I'm already half an hour in out of the hour. Happy thoughts in this fuck up. I shouldn't sing anyway. I'm gonna give this 2 more tries, and I think I'm just gonna go straight to 9 instead. Because to be fair, I don't have to beat this stage. To be fair, I've also said plenty of times that this is the easiest of the challenge runs. So maybe I should like prove it by actually trying to beat all the stages. But at the same time, fuck. Like, I've been doing this triple triad idea for ages now, and I've been stuck on the same 3 games. I want to move on to different games now, because I want to see how good this triple triad thing is for other games, not just these 3. Alright, get rid of you first. Get rid of you. Oh, of course they got it. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Go. All right. So for some reason, the spike ball is no longer has a hitbox when you kill the Patui. And for the record, yes, I do try to keep track of all enemy names, including the oddly specific ones. Just because I'm just that passionate about the Mario series. Alright, get rid of you. Get rid of you. No, you don't. Right at the end of the stage as well. That is such a dickish thing, though. A flaming nipper. It's just like the damn panzers from Mario 2. mean, it's a good Easter egg, but that's kind of a dickish thing to do in general. Just because you're not prepared for that. Unless you've played the game before and already know that's going to happen. And to be fair, I've played the game before. I should have known that was going to happen. I just forgot. Also, once again, I was just thinking about Mario Maker. I've been in the middle of making my own world. Like, trying to come up with different courses. 'Cause I want to go whole hog. I want to try and make all 40 courses. I think it's this way. No, it's not. I think it was here and then to the right. It's been a while. Oh, but yeah, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I still really would have liked it if the All-Stars version of Mario 3 was still an option. I get why it's not. The NES version is just that more popular, but I don't know. Maybe make it the nighttime theme, where daytime is NES and yeah, daytime is NES and nighttime is All-Star. I don't know. I just really wanted some All-Star representation because, again, I grew up with this one. I get that more people probably grew up with the NES version. Okay, so I know that my statue form can't take care of the booze. I know it can take care of the disco waffle things. Yeah, I tried. I tried to activate my statue form, like... Oh, that was close. That was just as close. That was even closer. Enough of the close calls, T-Man. Well, that works, just... I was hoping to use the statue form to kill the Thwomp. I'm loving how much I'm cheesing this with the Tanooki suit. Okay. Fuck. If it wasn't the booze, it was the damn piranha plant. Why are you a fighter in Smash? Other than the fact that I'm pretty sure Sakurai put that in for trollish reasons. That and maybe Piranha Plant's just his favorite Mario enemy. I don't know. Hey, if it was up to me, I would add it to the Lega 2. Because if it's not obvious, Lega 2 is my favorite Mario enemy. Go. Oh, you didn't even pop up. Again, I'm gonna have to try and make turning into my statue form just a mad reflex. Oh, it can take out Piranha Plants. I thought it couldn't. I could have sworn I tested that. Maybe I didn't, or I did and I just forgot. I tried. Okay, well now that I know my Tanooki form can take out the Piranha Plants, that means I just need to turn into it before I make a landing. damn it. This one's kicking my ass. Still, once I beat this, I'll be able to head to World 8. Son of a gun. You stay right there, Boo. Alright, yeah, the piranha plants have a surprisingly generous detection thing? I don't know what you'd call it. Basically, as long as you're like right next to the pipe or like above it, like you're fine. They won't pop out. Hey, do you want to just like sod off? Oh, thread the needle on that one. Alright. Do these take out dry bones, or do they just stun them? Hold on. Wait for these guys to pass. There we go. Alright. Oh boy. Shit. It's because I panicked. God damn it. Just let it end. Look, don't get me wrong, this has been the easiest of the challenges because it hasn't been restricting my movements. Like, the Hammer Bros suit was difficult. Like, that was more fun than anything, but my moves were a little restricted. I mean, the fact that I couldn't really, like, fight as well as I could. And the frog suit, restricted a ton of things. Yep. And this one's not restricting anything. And if anything, the game is built around having the raccoon leaf. Because that was the key item of this game. And that's usually how Nintendo does their things. Whenever there's a new power-up, to show off, they normally have the game built around so that you don't need it. But it makes it easy to navigate, and it has a lot of things around it that makes it more fun. There. Yeah, it was Super Mario World. There was the Cape Feather, Super Mario Land 2, the carrot. New Super Mario Bros. Was the blue shell. Wii was the propeller mushroom. U was the acorn. Honestly, kind of surprised it took so long to bring the acorn back into Mario Maker. Or really just bring it into Mario Maker to begin with, because that was New Super Mario Bros. U's gimmick. Also, I understand why it's not in the game, But it would have been kind of cool if they introduced the white Tanooki leaf. You know, the one that turns you into permanent invincible Mario. Alright. We've got about 23 minutes left, so we might have enough time to finish this airship. And do a bit of World 8. Yoshi! I'm also not going to deny that the airship levels are pretty cool. Almost torched my tail. Also, I'm kind of glad that adding the tail doesn't extend your hitbox. So I remember in the cartoon when Mario got his tail bitten by a piranha plant and lost his power. So it's a good thing that's not really a thing in this game. Really, the only thing that extends your hitbox is the mushroom. Uh-oh. That was a little bit uncomfortable, but got past it. Alright. I reckon we're probably gonna... No, it looks like I didn't even get a chance to throw it. Alright. Damn. Damn. Nice. Alright, time for Ludwig. Or Ludwig, however you like to pronounce it. Shit. Stunned me. Shame as well, he was on his last hits. Also, I think his shake cancels my statue form. How much you betting I'm gonna... How much betting I'm not gonna be able to get to Ludwig so easily? I get that, but that's probably a leaf or a fire flower. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any more challenge runs, because I think it's starting to wear a bit thin now. Not to mention, the only ones left are, like, straight up regular Raccoon, which is kind of redundant, because the Tanooki suit is exactly that. And, Fire Flower, which is... I suppose that wouldn't be redundant, but that... But it'd be a little too similar to the Hammer Suit run, just with different projectiles. And then there's Mini Mario, which is straight up no power-up. Which that one's fair enough. That'd probably be that'd probably be the most unique challenge out of the lot, because it's literally just without a power-up. It would also be the one where I use the least amount of save states. Because to be fair, if it's just dying, then if it's just dying, then I don't need to do a save state for that. It's just retry the stage. Alright, 2 for 2. Got him! Admittedly, Ludwig is just another Roy or Morton. I think it's Roy. Yeah, because Morton's deserts. Roy was sky. Yeah, and it's a Viking. Yo, I kidnapped the princess while you're running around. She's here in my castle if you dare to try and rescue her. Ha ha ha, King of the Cooper. I think I wrote out the laugh. Okay. Save state. Okay, frankly these are just like more auto-scrollers. These aren't really that bad. And I just need to remember to use the Tanooki suit to do stuff like this. Mind you, I suppose I'm a raccoon only run. I'm a raccoon leaf only run. Wouldn't actually be as redundant since I wouldn't have the shield, so to speak. So it'd be a harder version of the Tanooki suit run, but at the same time, I just don't think it's worth it. I think if I ever do another challenge run for this game, it's probably just going to be mini, like no power up. But for fun, I might just do another Hammer Bro suit run. Because, not gonna lie, like, admittedly, I am like still a bit upset that Mario Maker 2 doesn't have the hammer suit. I understand that the frog suit is the more popular one, but I just love the hammer suit so much, and I know it's the final major update. I don't think they're going to add another new power-up. For any more minor updates. So that was the final major, so the only thing I can do is just hope for a Super Mario Maker 3. Oh yeah, right, it's just a boomerang, bro. How's my item slots, by the way? I'm good. I think I've got one more bar. Alright. I know about the whole swimming thing. I'm not gonna do it. Frankly, it is a little bit too risky. And to top it off, I'd rather just play this stage normally. Oh, that was close. Oh. I remember that auto-scroll. I remember that auto-scrollers in Mario games always have this bad reputation among players because they don't really like the idea of like having the screen move and you have to catch up with it. And I can understand where they're coming from, but honestly, I don't mind them that much. It's like, on one half, like, I grew up with these games just as much as anyone else, and frankly, I just kind of learned to cope. Granted, I prefer if a stage didn't have them, but I also don't hate them. Not to mention, I always associate airships with auto-scrollers. Alright, so this should be either another Hammer Bro or a Boom Boom. Boom Boom. Right, I don't know if it's a winged one, is it? Nope, just a regular. Alright, so far so good. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna I'm gonna hate the stages coming up. Okay, so... yeah, I might as well do these. Also, first area to introduce a fire bro that isn't a minus the bonus area in the desert. Oh, not having that. Okay, so next up should be a sludge bro. And there we go. Yeah, that was every variation of hammer bro. At least from this game, because they... if we were to include all of them, there's the Sumo Bro, the Amazing Flying Hammer Bro, the Ice Bro, the Yo Bro, and I think that's it. But yeah, I've memorized a lot of different Mario enemies. Because again, like, I love this game. I love this series so much. If I'm being perfectly honest, I've also had it in my mind to like make a make a book on all the Mario enemies and like try to go into like a detailed explanation of their biology, their habitats, nature, and society, and all that sort of stuff. All right, this is the fish. Shit. Well, first one of World 8, so... oh, but yeah. I've always had that idea of, like, just making, like, an educational book on, like, everything about every Mario enemy. And all of its subspecies. Like, just for fun. And like, I'm gonna use every source from every game to like and find the consistencies between them to like just try and come up with something interesting. I'm kind of like those books on on real life animals on how they explain a lot of things, but in this case it's just Mario enemies. All right, time for the hardest airship in the game. Because in addition to the tiny platforms, this moves much faster than the others. Oh, that was close. I remember trying to do this with a frog suit, and it was hell. Still, first try. Alright, it's another boom boom. I'm gonna guess this one's winged. Yep. Right, we've got about 10 minutes left. Don't know if I'll be able to beat the whole game. So I'm just wondering if it's a good idea for me to end it off early. I'll do one more stage and then call it quits for the night. Alright. Finally World 1. Like, this game has a lot of... like, this world has a lot of build-up to, like, all of its levels. Because you go through so much of Bowser's defenses before you actually get into the world itself. Really unique, honestly. I guess to be fair, it's the final world. And it's Bowser's land, so of course he's gonna put up the most defenses. Oh, this isn't it. I thought this was the long jump. Damn it. Okay. I'm pretty sure the statue form can't defeat boos. So, I don't even know if I want to try. Yeah, this is also the stage that requires you to do some bullet bill hopping. Got shut up the ass. I didn't press down. I'm beginning to figure at this point, maybe I should just go to my Xbox controller, but I don't want to use an Xbox controller for a Super Nintendo game. That just feels all sorts of wrong. Plus, I'm honestly just more comfortable playing a game for the Super Nintendo with a Super Nintendo controller. You gonna fire? Thank you. Bollocks. That one boo's causing me a lot of issues. Oh, almost got bit. I almost got bitten on the ass. Oh, that was close. Oh, I shouldn't be standing in front of cannons. Because last I checked, cannons aren't good for your health. Unless you're on the delivery end of it, then in that case, it's not good for someone else's health. Oop. I forgot I need to bullet bill jump. Maybe I should just try and fly. Hang on. Nah, no good. I know that was redundant. I don't care. Okay, that wasn't. I couldn't get up there. Are we real? I didn't see that. I legit did not see that bullet bill. First to pass. I didn't press down, but I'm glad that worked anyway. Fuck. I should have just turned into a statue. I've actually only got 3 minutes left now. I've wasted so much time on this one stage. Actually, I was wondering, like, how I managed to fly up here before, but then I remembered I think I had a P-wing. I'm not talking about, like, any of the streams I had. I'm just talking about, like, in general. Son of a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna have to make this the last try. Then I'm just gonna have to call it quits. Sucks that this keeps happening, but What are you gonna do? Also, admittedly, killing piranha plants by jumping on them with the statue is kind of fun. Okay, if I'd have been killed by the shell, that'd have been funny. Oh, it's a 1-up. I didn't hit down. Of course. Oh. I jumped while crouching. Alright, that's gonna do it for today. Still. Sorry. At least I'm on, like, the final part of this world, so I should be able to finish it off next session, provided I don't get any more fuck-ups. I'm gonna have to look at that castle world again. Actually, you know what? Hang on. Yeah, I have at least one skip cloud, so I could skip it if I wanted to. But at the same time, I only really use those for stages that are impossible for me to beat with the current item, so... I don't know. Either way, tough for me to wrap it up. I wish I made a bit more progress, but... To be fair, when you're trying to do a run that requires not getting hit, it's a lot more difficult than you think it is. Especially as you just can't mix and match different items. Alright. I gotta get going now. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, guys.